Gamers, welcome to the continuation of the story of Greedfall, the Dying World. Today we'll be tackling a brand new companion quest of Safia. She's right over there. I don't know what she's doing though. But before we head off, I'd like to say a big thanks to all the people who are still watching the video. Thanks so much guys. Really means a lot getting supports, likes, and I'm gonna say keep it going. So let's start the companion quest. Can't wait. Let's do this.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you could spare a moment. While I was studying in Alima, I had a friend, a very dear friend that I would like to find. It was someone very knowledgeable, a true bookworm, but he was also someone with human virtue. In addition to the joy I would feel to see him again, I believe having an ally within the Alliance could be useful to us. It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't know where to find him, but his cousin Baran could certainly tell us. He's a merchant who owns a warehouse in the port of Alima. If you agree, we could go and see him together.
Alright, let's start the quest. Can't wait.
Let's go see this Baran.
Thank you. It's extremely kind of you to follow the whim of an old woman.
Come on, you look pretty fine for me. So let me ask her to teach us a firearm. This will unlock a new skill tree, so let's do this.
I've seen you use rifles like the people in the Alliance. They are powerful weapons, and I'd like to know how to use them.
You young people are all the same. Always curious and eager to acquire new skills. I'll show you the fundamentals, so you could use them without hurting yourself. Well, what do you think?
It wasn't as hard as it seemed. Thank you, Safia.
Alright, so let me ask about her lore. I haven't asked it, I believe, so let's do this. So let's ask why Alliance invaded Tier 3.
Why did the Alliance invade Tier 3? You have your own country.
That's a good question. Although I'm not sure you'll like my answer. There are resources on your island that we don't have, or no longer have, because we've exhausted them, and that we need to prosper. Your people don't exploit the land as we do, and you have vast spaces that still seem wild. But we like to domesticate nature, to enslave it as much as possible in order to build, to expand, to dominate other peoples. Our country is slowly dying, even though you may not have realized it yet. So my people are looking for new lands, and with them, a new future in a way.
But they do it at the expense of my people. Tier 3 is not uninhabited.
It's true. But our technology is superior to yours, and my people are counting on that fact to get the better of you. Most of them think they're giving you a gift by doing so. They think they will bring you civilization. I'm sorry, I know that's not a pleasant answer to hear, but that's what most of them think.
Alright, so that's basically what happens in real world as well. You know, the powerful country taking over a little country and stuff. Alright, let's go and see what our life about cartography is all about.
What does your job consist of?
I draw up maps. That is to say that I reconstruct on paper the reality of the world. As much as possible, of course. I go to different places and take measurements. I indicate where the mountains and forests, the rivers and springs are. Cities, villages, and roads too. In short, everything that can be useful to travelers.
And to armies.
That's true. Although I prefer to think that I only help merchants, pilgrims, and explorers. Every coin has two sides, and my work is no exception to the rule.
At least she agrees with that part, so that's good. So what is her presence at Uxantis? I'm
What
curious.
brought you to Uxantis? Just the librarian's invitation?
That's already an excellent reason, you know. That man is a font of knowledge. Exchanging with him is a real opportunity. But you're right. It wasn't the only reason. Uxantis is very little known to people on the mainland. Nauts guard their island jealously and rarely invite foreigners to their guild. They resemble us in many ways, especially since many youngsters of my own people have joined them. But they are also completely different. And their relationship to the sea and navigation is unique. Having the chance to discover their city, their culture, their way of life. It was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Alright, so we have basically asked about her lure.
See you.
Alright, so let me quickly go to party. I want to see what her skill set is all about. Hang on. Alright, so this tier for the Thelme rings is given to us by our very own Fosta, and we have also unlocked rifle, and it, you know, does a pretty good damage, I'll be honest. That's long, and it's always long. My god, now this is what I call good. This is good stuff, guys, let me tell you. If you are interested, go for the rifles, I'll be honest. If you are long range people, I think bow, instead of bow, rifle is a better option. Alright, and what about my journals? So I need to go to Jareen in Olima, and there's a warehouse. Alright, in North Sector, gotcha. Let's quickly go. Definitely gonna add him, he's a good healer, so can deny it. Ludwig is like my very best tank so far. I think our other Coin Guard Mercenary is also quite good tank, but so far I've been using Ludwig, so I'm gonna go with that. Alright, so where am I going exactly? Let me see. Map. I think I need to put that in hold. Alright, so North Warehouse. Where's the North Warehouse? North, that's alright, that's the North Warehouse. Hang on, does it say North Warehouse? Oh shit, I was doing the wrong one. Hang on. So this is the one. Baran Warehouse. Baran. There you go. So that's the Baran Warehouse. So I need to go there. My god, I started a quest that I wasn't supposed to do at this stage. So there's like a guards over there. Alright. Ah, it feels good to come back to Olima once again. Alright. And you know what? Always try to gather as much items as possible, because I think it will be helpful for you at the late game when you craft your own. If you have given it, oh, I'm being generous here. There you go. Alright, so if you can maybe, you know, craft items and stuff, if you have unlocked craftsmanship until max level. So what is this? Public announcement. Wait against. Alright, so I think this is how you get started with the side quest. So if it says Cannon Square, so most likely it's about here. So if you are interested, you can try it out, and you get the paper over here right beside of the stereo players. So there are guards. Oh my goodness, you know what, I'm gonna tip you. There you go, man. I'm rich and I can be generous for once. All right, so let me do this. Can I oh my god, I can't. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna take him down or something. Oh my god, what's this happened there? Come on, taunt, bro, taunt. Hang on. Alright, let me do this. Alright, he has taunted, I believe. Alright, there we go. Nice. Let me quickly kill him. Roar, baby, roar! Nice. Alright, my sword, it did just disappear there. Alright, there you go. That's the person who I wanted to hit for a very long time there. Alright, I don't know who killed him though. I wanted to kill that block. Alright, there you go. Now I'm in raise mode, baby. Nice, 105. My goodness, now this is what I call nice. Oh my god, I couldn't kill him as well. Shit. They are so quick, man. They are stealing my kill. They're stealing my kill, let me be honest. Alright, so let me heal. Alright, nice. We got a lot of items, I'll be honest, but still, I'm a bit sad that I couldn't kill more people. I think it's because my damage is a bit low. I need to rise my strength or something. Hang on, let me see. What is my stuff? Okay, we got lots of items. Goodies. Ooh, right. Let me give him that. Alright, I don't need that. Okay, don't need that as well. Alright, so what is my... Holy, we got equipments. Hang on. Not much use. Alright, so my attributes. Alright, so I've only got 2 on strength. That might be the reason. So I want to boost my strength now. So when I do critical damage, it increases. And affinity to power, definitely. What is power? First of all, let me see. Power I've got is 25%. Hang on, what is power though? Okay. So that's raise. Oh, gotcha. That's power. Alright. I'm gonna rise my strength. I think it's because my strength is not high yet, so that can dealing. I'm not dealing in as much damage as possible. And let me save this before I head off. I don't want to regret making choices that I regret later on. So, what happened here?
Stupid merchant. Who do you take yourself for? Do you really think yourself irreplaceable? Dozens of poor souls are ready to take your job.
I am truly sorry. It won't happen again. I give you my word. Gentlemen, I beg of you, there is no need to resort to violence. I would never dare to try to...
Shut up, merchant. Consider yourself lucky that the warehouse is still standing. What made you think you could trick us?
Baran, is everything all right?
Stay out of this. Move along. The warehouse is closed. Wait. That islander's face is familiar to me. Where have I seen it?
I don't think I've seen you before.
You must certainly be mistaken. This young man arrived with me by boat this very day. There is no way you could possibly have met him before.
Very well. Move along.
It seems that Baran got your message, and that he will be careful to be more diligent in the future.
And just who are you? His bodyguards or something?
We're simply his friends, come to speak with him. But if you insist on threatening him in this manner, I will not hesitate to report your attitude to one of the city's logicians.
Since Mr. Baran has friends in high places, we will leave him be. But I hope he remembers what we talked about. And that he will demonstrate initiative in repaying his debts.
Yes, of course. Goes without saying. Don't worry, you'll be more than satisfied with my next delivery.
I hope so. And don't dally. I wouldn't want it to be thought that we're being patient with someone intent on double-crossing us.
Ah, you've come in the nick of time. I thought they were going to kill me. Thank you, Safia. And your friends as well. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't come.
Please, it's nothing. What did those soldiers want?
I was supposed to deliver something to them, but got my orders mixed up and they didn't receive what they were expecting. They apparently thought I was trying to pull one over on them. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your cousin. I know it's been years, but I was hoping to see him again.
My cousin? Haven't you heard? He's left for Tir-Fradee. He wanted to follow in your footsteps. To see the world with his own two eyes. Frankly, he's not cut out for it if you ask me, but he went anyway. Come to think of it, before he departed Alima, he left me something for you.
Really? What is it?
Oh, I haven't opened it. I think it was his latest research. It was very important to him anyway. I didn't keep it here. As you can see, just anyone can waltz right into this warehouse, and I was afraid it would fall into the wrong hands. I had it taken to my other warehouse in Eskiara. You can go and pick it up there. I'll send a bird to let the person in charge know you're coming.
Thank you, Baran. We'll do just that. And be careful. Those soldiers didn't seem to be joking around.
Alright, so we got a parcel. And that is also in a new location, I believe. Alright, Eskiara. Yeah, definitely that's a new place. There you go, that's the place. I need to go there. And go here maybe. How do I go there? That's the hidden cave where the all sort of bad stuff happened. One of our Tir-Fradee native transferred into a gigantic enormous sized person. Also, let me travel there. So we're going to Eskiara. It's good to be back, guys. Good to be back. Last time I was on a run. This time I'm on a run to find a person. Well, basically a parcel that was left by that person. So You know how life changes. How life changes.
How long have you known Baran?
Far too long. As I said, I went to school with his cousin. Baran wasn't interested in science. He was destined to take over the family business. But we did spend time together. As a boy, he was charming and amusing.
Alright, let me save this. Can I? Alright, there you go. So they become refreshed, huh? I remember this because I remember picking every single nook and cranny of this stuff. Good old days, guys. Good old days. Alright, so I believe I can go from this side now. There you go, I can. Nice. So that might be a village of what was it again? Breeze Alliance outpost. Alright, got you. Nothing of value that I can see here at the moment. Alright. Is there anything here? No. Alright, let me save this. I think I just saw two people here. Resident of Kizilka. I think this is quest giver, guys. I'm gonna go and try it out just in case, but still. I'm gonna save it before I try it out because I want to make a total new episode for each side quest so that it's easy to follow. Come on, give me that stuff. Alright, there you go. Give me that as well. I think there was something else here. Alright, there you go. So if I go this side, it will be the start of the adventure, I believe. Let me save this first. Let me talk to this bloke. Might be able to give me some side quest.
Hello? Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Alright, there you go. Leave. Alright, so that might be the quest for this. Hang on. There you go. So this is the people who I need to talk to basically for that quest. Alright, gotcha. It was not a side quest, guys. Sorry about that. I need to go here first of all. Let's quickly go there.
If I remember correctly, Baran's family warehouse in Eskiara is this one. I visited it many years ago.
Man, the damage is epic, guys. Look at this. The damage caused by that guardian. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, was it just... Oh shit. Look at this. Nice. Alright, now, amigo, you're gonna go down, bruh. Holy! Did I just got interrupted there? Alright, I'm gonna kill him soon enough. Nice. There you go, raise mode. Alright, nice. Easy. Nice and done.
Orders.
We were hired to kill you and the other Continentals when you got here. We were also ordered to capture any islanders who were with you.
We were sent straight into a trap. Is there even a package for you here?
I don't know anything about that. If there is, we weren't told about it.
I can't believe this. Let's spare their lives, please. They're nothing more than lackeys.
Lackeys who could warn their employer that we survived their trap.
Alright. I think I can convince him to tell me who hired him. Let me do this.
Tell us who gave you your orders, and choose your words carefully. Your life hangs by a thread.
It was a merchant. Baran.
Of course it was. After the attack, I suspected as much, but I can't believe he'd do such a thing.
Why did he want to capture us?
For a client, I think. But he didn't give us a name.
So, he's got himself mixed up in the slave trade. The Baran I knew would never stoop so low.
Alright, I've got a Safia reputation +2. If I spare him, I think I'm gonna get more. So let's do this.
Go on, get out of here. I hope never to see you again.
Thank you for your mercy.
Whatever could have possessed Baran to make him try to kill us and capture you, he will have to answer for this. Explain to us what this is all about. Let's return to Alima. Do you agree?
Tell her that we still have things to do
I
here.
still have business to finish here.
I understand. Forgive my impatience, but I am furious, truly and surely. If I could have imagined such treachery from Baran, I never would have asked you to help me in this affair.
Then you would have died, lady. Alright, so let me go to journal. There you go. So Moshi told you. Alright. That was a good turn of event, let me tell you. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, now that is really sickening. So definitely we can go to the warehouse. Let us retrieve the parcel. There might be certain information here. Let's see. Let's go and see. Or maybe even a unique treasure trove or something. You never know.
I don't see any packages for me. I don't like this one bit.
I know there's no packages. If there was, then it would be here already. Alright, nice. I got some real legendary ring. I'm gonna grab that while I can. There's a treasure box here as well. Please give me something good. Nice. Imperial clip. I think I know whom to give this stuff. She is an alchemist, so maybe for her it will be better. Let me see my attributes. Talents, alchemy. Alright. But at least my relationship with her is nice, so that's good. Alright, so is there anything else here? I'm a bit grateful that I actually came here. Otherwise I would have missed this. Alright. There are a lot of people there. A lot of people. Not people, enemy. That's what I'm supposed to say. My god. Alright, so I'm gonna go head back now. Hang on. Did she just get a new equipment or something? No, she hasn't. And why is it showing? Alright. There you go. So I believe there should be a ring. 0 by 17, 14 by 14. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this helmet ring. But this is like a epic grade. I don't know. I'll decide later on when I decide to equip her. Alright, so let's return to Baran. Where is my Baran? There. Alright, so we just got double crossed, guys. We were just got double crossed. And it's a bit sickening in a sense as well. I think if I had my diploma up by a level at least, I would have
Your
able
friend
to
Baran seems to have a difficult relationship with these soldiers.
Indeed. I admit I don't much like the idea of him trading with Imperialists. But I suppose business is business.
Alright, so I think I got less reputation there. Because if I had there you go. If I had just put one more in here, then man, it would be so awesome. But it is what it is. Can't say I'm excited, but still. Let me save this. I might be able to use it. I don't want to go there from that side because there's enemies there. I've unlocked a new... Ooh, okay, I want to grab that. So I've unlocked a new way to go in from this side, from the start of the adventure. So I'm gonna quickly go in there and do my quest. Holy cow! I humbly believe that I just unlocked that on the last episode. Did I or did I not? Oh, hang on. I think I didn't, right? Shit. I must have forgotten. Alright, so let me quickly go and kill them. Let me go back. Whoa! Let me shoot, bro. Did I shoot there? Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Not me though. Why am I getting hit all the time? You know what? I'm sick and tired of you hitting me, bro. I'm gonna kill you the old school way. Oh my god, who just killed that? Let me do this. Boom and boom. Nice. Am I in raise mode now? No, I'm not. Shit. Alright, he's dead as well. Alright, nice. That was final strike went to me, I believe, so that's good. Alright, let me heal myself up a bit. There you go, nice. Nice and easy. Alright. Woo! So where exactly am I going from here? Hang on, I think I just saw something there. That's the poster. Alright, so if I take down my poster, my you know, authorities won't be able to notice me, so they won't be giving me shitload of trouble, basically. Alright, let me try to unlock this. Can I do this? That's my question. Please. That this failed. Or let me load this again. One more time. One more time, please. Ah, Jesus. So basically what I learned from just a couple of seconds ago is that if we, you know, take down the poster of my infamous or famous label or whatever it is it called infamous, right? Yeah, it is infamous. So infamous label will go down basically. Or let me try this, please. Unlock. Oh, nice, there you go. I like the quick crack. All right, so I've got a worker disguise now. Nice. So I've got bandit, doctor, housekeeper, cleric, and worker disguise. Alright. That's sweet. So that is where you get the disguise from. Gotcha. What is this? Pinor. So that's how you get it. And what are you doing here, bro?
Are you lost?
No, you are lost.
Hello?
Hello.
You're not from around here.
No, I'm not. I'm from tier 3. Alright, let's move on. Alright, God. I'm gonna go and question him. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him, let me be honest.
We could dress up like workers.
Oh, shit.
Stop! You can't come in here. This is a private warehouse.
We're friends of Baran's. He may have told you about us. We helped him the other day when he was being roughed up by some guards.
You could be his blessed mother and it wouldn't change a thing. The master isn't here. And since he didn't tell me to let you in, you don't get to go in.
When did he leave? Where was he going?
He left a while ago, but if you think he tells me where he's going every time he leaves, do I look like his wife or something?
Do you know whether he took a ship or joined a caravan?
No.
Alright, so I think I can go with diplomacy here.
We're not here to cause any trouble. Your master double-crossed us. We're just looking for proof so we can get our money back.
Sounds like the master's up to his old tricks. If you were to slip me a little something for my trouble, I'll let you in.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what should I do here, guys? Honestly, I'm a bit speechless. Maybe threaten him?
We need to check something in that warehouse, and we're not going to let anyone stop us. So take my advice. You can look the other way, or go and have a drink at the tavern. Either way, it'll be better than getting beaten up.
Fine, all right. They don't pay me enough to take a beating.
We can get through without being seen. But we could also fight them. After all, they did want to capture us.
Alright, so I believe I can save this now. So hang on, can I wear a disguise? That's my question. All right, so I don't have enough. Gotcha. My goodness. All right. So where exactly am I checking? That's my question. There's a lot of warehouses there. All right.
Help! These people here threaten me!
Shit. Shit, bro. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Holy crap. Okay, I need to run. Nicely done that. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Oh, I need healing here. Healing. What is this? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, that's not the person who I wanted to heal. There you go. That's the one. Let me quickly go back again. Oh my god, I'm in the middle of something there. Oh my goodness. Alright, nice. Run. Alright, die, bro. Die. I'm getting a lot of damage in, so I'm good. Alright. Holy shit. Come on. Alright, nice. Alright. Alright, nearly there. Alright, he's down. Who's left? Only one guy left. Nice. Alright. Lost. Honestly, that was too much.
This place quickly now that caution has flown to the wind.
Okay, hang on. Let me quickly go to Neilon. Alright. So I'm gonna take my time, enjoy looting this place. And we are getting a lot of items here. Well, no wonder they call this warehouse, right? Alright, so my question is, can I go inside here? I can. Nice.
I understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess, and we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
Alright, I know that. So let me quickly do this while I'm at it. There should be certain items here. There you go. I can even use explosive here. Ooh. Let me go back. Nice.
Beautiful masonry work, don't you think? With just a bit of explosives, we'd get in through here, no problem.
Yeah, I just did.
Dressed like those people who work on building sites, no one would notice us.
Alright. There seemed to be a bit of item here. Can I go there? No. Alright, so let me quickly check my map. So I've basically covered. Now I need to cover this area and then this area, and that should be fine. So let me save this real quick. Holy, this is getting a lot interesting, guys. A lot interesting. Oh my god, that didn't work out perfectly as I was in there.
Show them what we're made of.
Come on, die, bro. Alright, nice. Raise mode activated. No, you don't, brother. Come, Papa. Where are you going, though? Oh, come on. Oh, nice. Holy. Alright, heal us. Block. Nice. Alright. Damn. That took a bit of a time. But we are inside the warehouse now, so that's good news in a sense. I'm getting a lot of items here. Alright, so let's move on to the top floor. Let me save this real quick while I'm at it. Alright, I don't think there's anything of value here. Is this it? No, that's not it. What is this? Alright, so we can go from here as well. Wow. Hang on, let me quickly go from this side and see if there's anything outside here. Holy crap. Oh shit, what just happened there? Come on, die, bro, die. Holy shit, what just happened? Come on, die. Alright, there we go. Three down, I believe. Let me run and hit him while he's down. There you go. Sheesh. Alright, so I came from the top basically. So let me quickly go to the top as well. There might be certain other items there. Might be useful in the long run, so I don't want to miss anything. This area might be closed off later on, so gotta loot everything while I can, right? You only have one chance and one opportunity. Sometimes, not all the time though. Sometimes you don't even have a chance. Alright, so this is the Baran's warehouse. I need to go inside quickly. Alright. So let me quickly go from here. So that is Baran's warehouse. I can always go there, so come on, go down, bruh. Go down. So is there anything of value here? Alright, so I think I've already been here. Holy crap, there's so many lures that is taking me forever. What happens if I do this? I've got no clue, but we'll find that out eventually. Can I unlock this? No,
I can't do it.
Keys are needed. Hang on. Let me quickly load it back again. There might be treasure chest inside. You never know. So I want to try to see if I can grab it. Alright, so I don't know how you guys are enjoying so far. I'm really getting into the game. Like into the lore, the story, It's just that the combat feels a bit off. But other than that, I'm happy. Let me see. Alright, there you go. Nice. I did it in second take.
Did you see all those cages? And look, it's the body of one of our people.
Hang on.
You're a monster. A heartless monster I'm ashamed to have known.
Alright, so let me see. Holy crap. Now, these are a lot of people here. Hang on, isn't this the beast that was in tier 4D? It was in our village as well, right? Let me save this.
It is definitely the body of one of our own. Abandoned there like a dog after being beaten to death.
Baran must have thought to sell him as a slave. The poor man must have revolted and paid the price. It brings me such shame to see how my own people, and in this case, a man I thought to be my friend, can act with such infamy. It's monstrous. Forgive me for dragging you into this business and to have exposed you to such a cruel spectacle.
Alright. Ooh. Holy. Alright. So I don't believe we can go from there. Alright, so moving on. Oh my god, this is hard to unlock. Can I even do this? Hang on. Oh, I did. Alright, hang on, let me save this. Oh my MZ. Alright, so this. Oh,
These clothes were taken off the backs of people like me, who were stolen from their land and brought here to be slaves. Or worse.
I'm so sorry. All this is unthinkably horrific.
hey guys, look at Ludwig and Safia. They are joined together now. Happily ever after. Let me save this. Oh, please give me a good item here. Good item, good item. Please. Alright, that failed. I'm gonna try this again, you know. I'm a very good trier. I'm gonna try it again and again and again until and unless it, you know, freaking opens. Alright. Damn. After 10 long minutes, I finally got it. And I'll be honest, it was really not worth this. I thought it would be a legendary item, mate. My god. Why did I even do this? You know, this is like too much for a fragile heart like mine. Alright, let me run back. Nice. I'll save this while I can.
Look, they took all these things from home without even understanding their meaning or their beauty. They must have destroyed many altars and places of knowledge to amass such a large collection.
Alright, so let me see what this leads us to. This leads us to directly to outside. Gotcha. Can I unlock this? Alright, that failed.
I can't do it.
Something on the top. Let me grab that. Grab that as well. There you go. Wow, we could do that? I didn't knew we could do that. Wow, I'm learning a new thing here. Alright, hang on. So where does this lead us to?
We should let these Lewalans go. They most likely won't survive in the city. They should at least be able to die free.
I think I just got hit by something there. Alright, so let me quickly go from here because this is where I went from. And there's even a top part for this, so that's good. Alright, getting items. Some of them are here. Alright, so what happens if I go out from here? Alright, hang on. Alright, so this is like a pretty brand new
Taking
place.
that was the right thing to do. We could give it to our brethren who live here. Something to help them remember our homeland.
Alright, can't seem to see anything of value here. Let me quickly go around here. Alright. So what happens if I open from here? Alright. So I went from there, came from here. Maybe go from here now? Hang on, I think I've been here before. Oh shit. I did, didn't I? Let me see the map. So basically been here. I think been here. So I need to go from here. Open Sesame. So we're at the final stretch of the mission as well. So I'm a bit happy for that. So let's quickly go off, finish the mission, be done with it, be happy. You are happy, I'm happy. There doesn't seem to be any place here. Let me see. Alright. Most likely I need to go here. Hang on, let me save this. Just to be on the safe side.
Hey, is anyone there?
Oh my god. Wasn't expecting to do that. Come on, die already. Alright, that's critical damage. 99. I'm gonna take that. Oh, come on. I'm trying to kill him. Alright, nice. Ooh. So at the end of the day, I had to come up. Dang. What happens if I go here?
This must be Baran's office. The answers we're looking for must be in there.
I know, but let me check out as well while I'm at it. There might be some good stuff here. Alright, so where does this lead to? So we've been here before, so let me quickly go back. Alright. I came from here. Alright, I think I've covered most of the area. Well, almost all the area, so that's good. What do we have here? Hang on, let me save this. There might be a cutscene I don't want to miss.
This key must open all the doors in the warehouse.
So, letter from Kurnaz. Baran. Your deliveries are unsatisfactory to the point that I've had to supply myself several times. Need I remind you that your cousin trips to Tier 4D was to be beneficial to both of us? Do you think I would have financed it had it not been to my advantage? I'm still waiting for his last reports, so you better pray that I get them soon, otherwise my wrath might fall on the only relative I have at hand. In the meantime, make sure that the savages needed by my scientists are delivered as soon as possible, and they must be held this time, otherwise the experiments will be worth nothing. Okay.
I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
Let's go.
Alright. So we need to exit the warehouse. Hang on, let me save this. Alright, so maybe I can go from here. Man, this is so awesome that I can't even begin to imagine what I would have done without this. Isn't this already open though? Yeah, it is open. So let me open this as well. Alright. Went to the wrong direction here. So let me open this. So I need to go from there. And my exit is right over there. I blasted a hole in the last episode, so... Is there anybody here? Nah, there's nobody. Alright, gotcha. So let's go out.
Baran is exploiting his cousin's trip to our island to expand both his fortune and network. It's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kurnaz has only just begun to gain weight politically, but they could have known each other previously. Kurnaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kurnaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Tier Fredi and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. First, we need to get to Tier Fredi.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
Alright, so leveled up. Reputation has increased, experience has increased, everything has increased basically. So let me see. I got some pretty good items as well. And ooh, I think I can equip everybody now. Ah, Jesus. Alright, so that's medium. I think I'm gonna give it to him maybe. Alright, here's a light block. Gotcha. Alright, got some medium armor and B armor. And got some shoes as well. That's fine. I think I'm gonna focus on that maybe. Okay, cancel. Hang on. Let me. How do I remove that? Let me increase my strength for now. For him, it's gonna be perception, but since perception is full, I'm gonna go with focus. For Ludwig, it's gonna be endurance first of all, and if not, then strength. For Safia, it's gonna be this basically. Skills, we might need to change our tune a bit. But let me see what I've got here. Alright, I don't know, mate. I'm a bit confused. What should I do with this? Maybe I should go with this. Oh, there you go. For him, definitely it's gonna be healing, my favorite. Alright, since he has a healing already. Maybe do this. Oh, for him, oh, I know just what I need. There you go. And for her. Alright. There you go. Nice and easy. Alright, so that's about it. I believe for inventory, I don't have to check for now. Journal is like, I think it's there you go. Lost friend. So General and Safia's friend are linked together basically. But it is what it is. I knew that was gonna happen eventually, so I'm not quite surprised though. Alright. So how do I go to world map? Maybe over here. Let me confirm.
I know
Oh,
there's a
Jesus.
patrol around here. We should take another.
That's
I
how
need to
I go.
avoid them.
Alright, so let me quickly go back to my ship first of all. Alright, there you go. My boat's right over there. My jolly ride home. Alright, so let me quickly go back to the ship and talk to Safia regarding what she thinks about all the situations that just happened. I want to see what she says, you know. Alright. So yes, I have unlocked pretty much everyone else. I'm gonna show you what I did on the next episode. But saying that, what happened to my relationship with her? It's only nice, it's not even friendly, my god. Should have brought her with me. Alright, that's fine. Let me go out. Where's Safia? It's Alvida. Maybe she should be inside here. There you are. Let me save this first of all. There might be a relationship, I mean a
I want you to
conversation.
know how guilty I feel for involving you in such a dangerous affair. I was so naive. I was hoping to find help and support from someone I greatly respect. But all I did was get you caught up with Baran. Some people are frightfully venal. It shocks and disappoints me. I hope you'll forgive me.
Alright, that's about it, I guess.
I need to go.
Of course. But come chat again soon.
Alright, so that's done with Safia. Maybe next quest we will be doing Nilans. Alright guys, this is it for this part of the episode. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. If you do like it, don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe for the top of our channel. I'll be seeing you in the next part. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and ciao guys. Thank you so much for watching.